All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kodash, the blessed to the elders and apostles of Great Stone. Shalom to the elect pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. To the open receiving mercy of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name of David and Father. Yahweh Shai is the name of his only begotten Son. The so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the Israelites according to the prophecies that are written in the scriptures. I want to make it known that the RFID microchip is the MOTB. Serpent juice is the precursor to the MOTB. Yahweh Shai, whom the world is called Jesus, is about to make his return upon the earth to deliver his elect and to pour out judgment as it is written. So I want to go straight into this lesson concerning the day of the Lord, giant 9. So this is Romans 13, verse 11. And so, and that now is the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. And since we wake up in the morning and I watch some clips, on the tube, but all I can see is commotions taking place around the world. Confusions, and all these things go back to prophecies that were foretold. But individuals upon the earth, mainly you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and disregard what's been said by the prophets that have been before us, declaring of these times, such as Jeremiah, which declares that the prophets that have been before me and before thee have prophesied both against many countries and great kingdoms of war, evil, and of pestilence. And we are seeing these things manifested upon the earth before our eyes. That's why we're not even supposed to be troubled, because we were forewarned about these things, Verse 12, the night is forspent. The day is at hand. Which day? The great and terrible day of the one the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, And his name is Yahweh Shai. And he's coming to take vengeance upon the Edens and to deliver his elect. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. And this world in itself is darkness, Going after the philosophies thereof, following the ways thereof, is nothing but utter darkness. And the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai is what's going to bring you to the light. And to believe in Yahweh Shai is the one that's going to guide you, going to be your light in these dark times. So as it says in Ephesians 6, verse 10 on down, so you have to put on the whole armor, so you can stand against the wiles of the devil. Because they're going to come at you in every way possible. Verse 13, let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting, nor drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envying, but put ye on the Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. And that's the mindset we're supposed to be in now. Not giving over unto our fleshly desires, but understanding the times that we're in. So I'm going to play a clip just to show you what's going on around the world and what's about to come.
Everyone, I just got a heads up that we can expect something big to happen in the next 14 days. It sounds like what they're expecting right now is financial or infrastructurally related. So you have maybe a 7 to 14 day window to get kind of your finances under control, get done what you need to get done in your household, whether that's a solar setup or a generator. Get one of those gas guzzlers. Become a Mad Max freak like the whole Go Green agenda wants you to believe that you are, but be ready for what comes next. Now, it could be a black swan, something that none of these people who are giving out these warnings expected to be. It could be an attack on Trump, one on Elon Musk. Both Joe Rogan and Elon Musk, RFK Jr., they have all said that they have had death threats on their lives and the lives of their family. And I've seen some of these threats online. If you just Google it and you get into some of these channels where these real whack jobs exist, you see them saying that the entire Kennedy heritage needs to be wiped off the face of the earth. You see these wackos saying that Elon Musk needs to be removed because he is nothing but a leech on our earth. They're calling for the deaths of other fellow citizens inside of our country, and do you know what's being done about it at a national level? Absolutely nothing. The Kremlin has warned of world war. They say that the approval recently of events that are taking place against NATO and Russia have destroyed U.S.-Russian relations, and Russian lawmakers, so the people who actually say, yeah, Putin launched the nukes, these people are saying that it's time to accept we are in a world at war. The U.S. has warned Turkey that they must begin to cut ties with Hamas. The State Department spokesperson has said, quote, "We don't believe the leaders of a vicious terrorist organization should be living comfortably anywhere. That includes in major cities of our key allies and partners." There are reports showing that Hamas officials relocated to Turkey from Qatar. Turkey denies that Hamas has a political base there, and the U.S. says that the business as usual relationship must come to an end. Now, pretty soon, that's going to be you. You're going to be the terrorist. And in our new country that we're ever forging and evolving into, if you want to grow your own food, you might be a terrorist. You don't want to go to the doctor, you're definitely an extremist. You don't want to take that medicine they want to shove inside of you, well, you're definitely out to hurt people. You're a bad person. You need to be on the naughty list. Oh, you want to believe that you shouldn't have to pay taxes? Well, definitely an extremist there. So we have all of these things lining up with our new dystopia America 2.0. We just have to wait and see what comes.
So you hear them things that them declare, and it might sound far-fetched to most, but these are the times that we're coming into. You have laws and policies get put in place for these types of system. And one of the first things that are going to come out is the so-called freedom of speech, your right to bear arms. Because we're not going to get labeled under that banner of being a domestic terrorist. So going back to the scripts, this is Ephesians 5 verse 14. And it reads, "Wherefore ye saith, Awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and a Mashiach shall give thee light." Because a lot of our people, they're in darkness right now, as written in Isaiah 60, said, "Darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people." You can see the state of people right now, them don't even care. Out here in Jamaica, our people walk on in darkness very proudly, without a bat in the eye of what's taking place on a global scale and how it will affect we. One of the main reasons why them walk on in such darkness, them can go to them stores and get them food. But we are coming into a time in which these boats or ships, I might say, are not going to be coming to your ports because of the geopolitical conflicts around the world. What are you going to do in those times? Because these things are not reported on your news media very heavily. So you don't know what's really taking place. But due to the fact that you're asleep with all of the entertainment that is before your eyes, all of your life problems, you know, they not consider what's really going on a global scale. Verse 15, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. And now is that time we're supposed to walk as wise in the midst of fools, yo. Not following after the ways of the world, but be ye separate. Now is that time. Because the Lord I make a separation between his flock and the world. Verse 16, redeeming the time because the days are evil. And we're heading into the time of Jacob's trouble. We're in the beginning of sorrows right now. And some might say, why you say that? Because of the prophecies that are coming to pass. Our Lord Yahushua declared certain prophecies such as wars and rumors of wars, is in the pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Nation arise up against nation. All of these things are the beginning of sorrows. But a lot of people see these things and they can't put these things together because them don't have that spirit of discernment. In which Yahweh shall send down on high, giving us that spirit to discern the times that we're in, because we're in some serious times. Verse 17, wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. And this is how you're supposed to walk, understanding what the will of Yahweh is. Understanding when you see certain things that take place, who is doing it, nothing is not outside of the Lord's control. Verse 18, and be not drunk with wine, wherein is excess, but be filled with the Spirit. So now is the time where you're supposed to draw nigh to Yahweh Shai and I black out the world, We know so we have to live in the world, but we're not supposed to be caught up in worldly affairs, knowing the times that we're in. So I'm not even gonna make this video now. It was just a video that I saw and it caught my interest and precept came to mind, so we just press play.
The president of China is now positioned, according to global leaders, as a leading advocate for free trade to counter the protectionist policies that have been proposed by the U.S. presidential-elect Donald Trump. During a recent APEC group, that's the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Summit. This happened in Peru. The Chinese president warned that the global economy is fracturing, and it will never be turned around if something isn't done. Protectionism, severe challenges. This as Trump is imposing these tariffs on various countries, signaling a shift to more isolationist trade policies. The president of China says that
so as I say, people out here in Jamaica don't understand all these things that will affect them in the days to come.
in opposition to that, China remains focused on stabilizing a force in global trade. The highlighting of contrasting approaches of two different leaders shows that China will come out of this the victor. China also began construction of a road that connects it to Iran through Afghanistan, creating the fastest route from China to Iran to get oil. Everybody out there is getting rid of the USA. They're dumping us like we have monkeypox, and we're in a room of not monkeypox eligible demographics, if you know what I mean. They are getting rid of the US dollar. They're getting rid of their dependency on us, and no one's afraid of our military anymore. Even the rebels, the Houthi rebels, who are out here throwing missiles at our naval ships, are like, what are they going to do? Nothing. because the taxpayer doesn't want to see $100 million missile go take out 4 guys who are shooting it with RPGs that they got for free from one of our.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody afraid of America anymore. Big bad America, which is the hammer of the whole earth, yeah. Because the Lord has put the spirit upon even those that are weak, as it's written in Joel, yeah. To set them strong. Because the allies that they have, such as in Russia and China. There was scripture I want to say in Isaiah, which people say, as though become as weak as we. No one quote it wrong. But now these nations are not looking at America with any fear anymore, yo. And that's why they might take them time move from the SWIFT system. Now me here, US are checking the BRICS countries will put 100% tariffs upon them. Let them continue them. No, not 100%, my bad. Them plan for put tariffs upon them, then continue the de-dollarization, yo. So as I say, I'm not going to make this video long. With that, I want to say Kalalal, Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Akal Kodesh. Shalom.